At guard, 6'5".
Details on what's new.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. We'll see the Dallas Mavericks facing the Houston Rockets. And now Dallas' starting group. Stephen Curry is out there with Kobe Bryant. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's O'Neal in at the 5, roaming the paint. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bryant. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Thompson. Up top, Johnson. He's covered by Curry. Pass to James. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Leonard. Curry against Johnson from 12 feet. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Working that in-between area. Steph likes to keep the defense on its heels.
James outside. To the right side. Thompson scanning the floor. Johnson passes to James. Drops in the 3.
LeBron's greatest gift to me is how he sets up so many teammates with catch-and-shoot opportunities. It's nice to see them return the favor.
Now here's Bryant. Pass to O'Neal. Oh, sweet move. And that one's good.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And here's Houston. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I did get a chance to speak with Houston's head coach, and no surprise, Steph Curry was the topic of conversation on how they'll defend Steph. Coach laughed, is there a way? I mean, this guy is not just a shooter. Steph's ball handling, his passing, it's what makes him an all-time great. It's always a pleasure to watch Steph Curry, and we get another chance to tonight. Guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Garnett. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Pass to Curry. Takes a three. Chamberlain pulls it in. And here are the Rockets. James outside. Excellent D there from Bryant.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Down low, Garnett. The layup misses.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Johnson passes to James. Johnson a screen on Leonard. The three, James. Out to Thompson. Fires from deep. He buries it from three.
Such a silky, smooth stroke from deep. Thompson, excellent accuracy.
Now a timeout called by Dallas.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Here's Leonard. Bryant, right side. The three. And the three-pointer goes.
From deep, inside, outside, all levels. Kobe can flat out get it done.
Pass to Duncan. Here's James. Again, the miss by James.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And a deep three from Curry. It's hauled in by Houston.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Thompson passes to Chamberlain. With the teardrop. Out to James. No good on the triple. The Mavericks trailing. Bryant with it. Pass to Curry. From downtown. They get it back. Here's O'Neal. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Thompson finds Johnson. Back to Thompson. There's the screen by Johnson. Puts up a deep three. Second chance shot. Chamberlain gets the bucket.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size. Just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
Now here's Curry. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Clock at 6. Pulls it. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's Houston leading by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
They've got James. Thompson out there with Johnson. And it's Duncan in at the 4. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Thompson passes to Johnson. Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry.
I'll tell you what, if you let Wilt get the ball there, that's the poster shot you can expect.
Mavericks trail by 5. Now Bryant. Pass to Curry. To the inside, Garnett.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Dallas shooting their first free throws here tonight. The first one falls.
Really hard not to respect the tremendous impact Garnett has on both ends of the floor. He plays with tremendous intensity in all situations and never gives you less than 100% effort.
Curry against Johnson. Here's Duncan. No made baskets yet. Oh, and Clay makes that three look so easy.
The blend of confidence and skill, beautiful to see. Thompson knew all he needed was the ball in his hands.
Bryant outside. Back to Curry. Pass to Bryant. Takes the three. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got rebound number 7 tonight. Johnson against Curry. Here's Duncan. James inside. 5 points in the game. Ooh, solid D from Leonard. And it's Leonard with the ball for Dallas. 6-point game. Curry passes to Garnett. Leonard looking over the floor. Pass to Garnett. The rebound by Duncan. Houston leading by 6. Here's Thompson. And the rebound goes to Dallas. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Leonard. Tipped.
Excellent defensive timing that time by Tim Duncan.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. Houston leading by 4. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. They get it again. And another shot. Chamberlain gets the bucket. Chamberlain's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Mavericks trail by 6. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Garnett. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
In many ways, KG has the perfect basketball body, long and wiry. It's difficult to contain a guy like that, which is why defenders resort to fouling him like there.
He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all. He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Curry against Johnson. Pass to James. Looking to get back on track. And the rebound goes to Dallas. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds in the game. Bryant, the pass to Garnett. And he goes in for the dunk.
How about that for a flush? Garnett going up with confidence and packing a punch.
Here's Duncan. 1:44 left in the first half of basketball. Thompson, no good.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
And here's Bryant outside. Here's O'Neal. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
This is what the team counts on O'Neal for. Grabbing the rebound and throwing it down.
Hey, yo, right here.
Johnson against Curry. Pass to James. From deep three-point land. The Mavericks pull it in.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
Now here's Curry. Now Bryant. Defended by Thompson. Here's O'Neal. And a strong finish with two hands.
Boy, an immovable, unstoppable force around the rim. You don't want to be on the receiving end of a Shaq attack.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
So it's the Mavericks now, after the basket by Houston. Here's Garnett. He's got 7. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
James, a screen on Curry. Johnson passes to James. Nails it from 3. James has got 8 points.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Curry against Johnson. Clock at 6. Here's Curry. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Mavericks ahead, up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. Here measuring up the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And Houston has possession. Taking a look at the Mavericks. Kobe Bryant is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's O'Neal in at the center position, filling out the middle.
That defense has to worry so much about LeBron as a passer that it opens things up for his jump shot.
Outside Curry. Shoots over Johnson. Curry, no good. And so Thompson will bring it up for Houston. They lead by 1. Here's Duncan. Leonard defending. Thompson against Bryant. Thompson passes to Chamberlain. Tries it from the block. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Curry against Johnson. James with the block.
It's a part of his game that LeBron takes a lot of pride in, shot blocking and defending. He's no slouch at that end of the floor.
Inside. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Mavericks trail by 3. Pass to Bryant. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. And here's Curry. 3-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 10.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
James against Leonard. Here's Chamberlain. Here's Thompson. Oh, Clay takes the contact and finishes.
You know, sometimes you forget about how big Clay is as a guard. I mean, he can take a hit and still finish shots down low.
And Dallas calls time here. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Now here's Curry. He's got 10. And here's Bryant outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Bryant's got his second basket of the game. Johnson against Curry. Johnson passes to James. And stolen by Leonard. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Bryant outside. Let's go with a three. And they recover it.
Smooth as silk. Bryant's jumper. Gorgeous.
Rockets trail by 3. Pass to Duncan. And here is Thompson, covered by Bryant. Thompson passes to Chamberlain. Shot clock at 5. Curry against Johnson. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. On the wing, Curry from outside the arc. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
1:41 left in the 3rd quarter here. Duncan pass to Thompson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here's Curry. He's got 13. Bryant outside. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Curry. Duncan. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Duncan is not messing around when he's in this deep. All business. Very assertive and effective.
Curry passes to Bryant. Off target with the 3.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
James outside. It's tipped.
Nice timing on that rejection from Shaq, demonstrating why you got to take him seriously as a defensive player when he's lurking near the bucket inside.
3-pointer, no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now, here is James. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Johnson passes to James. Shoots over Bryant. James can't get it to go.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Mavericks on top, up by 4. And when we return, we'll get the 4th. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. They've got Johnson. He's out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Chamberlain in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Garnett no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Duncan pass to James. From deep. Again, the miss by James.
At some point, you need to know when to stop shooting. Just too many misses piling up for him.
Leonard finds Curry. Looking to get it going. And Bryant the bucket on the assist by Curry.
No fear in this game. Kobe can work inside with the best of them.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Duncan. Pass to Thompson. The 3-ball. Hits the trifecta.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Bryant with it. Here's Garnett. Leonard on the wing. Screen by O'Neal.
You know, when you talk Kawhi Leonard, you start with his defense. And I don't know if there's a better wing defender around.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Dallas.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. they've almost made it look pedestrian.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
And here's Thompson for three. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Leonard's got his 6th rebound on the night. Up top, O'Neal. Pass to Bryant. Back to Curry. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist. And Dallas leads by 7.
Nice ball movement that time by Bryant, and I don't think he gets enough credit, guys, for how good a passer he is.
And the Rockets call time here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over the last break. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. And the basket is good.
Well, we know Thompson always wired to score, but right now it even seems to be coming easier for him.
Bryant, the pass to Garnett. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Connects from downtown.
He is the story for them offensively, and a big reason why they're ahead.
James against Leonard. Here's the run. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Well, he is going to the line, but that's not a bad play by the defense. I mean, you just can't let LeBron run free. I think you're always better off making him earn it at the line.
No good on the free throw.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
He hits the second from the line. And so it's Dallas with it. 7-point differential. Curry from deep three-point land. And Dallas hits again from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's James. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, you have to have pity for the defense right there. I mean, LeBron is an absolute load down low.
LeBron James taking 2 shots.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he does get the second one. And that brings him within single digits.
And this is the problem with playing from behind. Missing freebies takes on greater importance.
Johnson against Curry. For 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Duncan's got 7 rebounds in the game. James outside. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Offline with a 3.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Yeah, fearless play from Curry inside. Going up against tough defense and getting fouled while shooting.
Stephen Curry taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And he makes both free throws.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
James against Leonard. Here's the pick. From the arc. Wow! LeBron James with the range.
You know, really impossible to know what James is thinking in advance. I mean, especially in these sets.
Curry looking it over. Bryant a screen on Johnson. Curry passes to Bryant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Leonard way outside. They grab their own miss. The kick out. Curry. Up again. It's good on the putback. And Dallas leads by 10.
Should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Bryant, no good. And so it's Dallas winning this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. We'll see the Dallas Mavericks facing the Houston Rockets. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Jason Kidd. Chamberlain is out there with Garnett. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Kobe in at the 2-guard. Now, here is Jordan. Curry dishes to LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. Jordan on the wing. Fires from 18. Chamberlain with the rebound. Here's Kidd. Left side, Kobe. A floater. No good that time. 3D that time from James. Curry against Kidd. Now, here's Jordan. He's guarded closer, and he gets it to go.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Kidd passes to Garnett. Pass to Leonard. Here's the 3. Good. It's Garnett with the assist that time.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Jordan. Now here's James. He's covered by Leonard. LeBron, no luck.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Leonard inside, working on James. Garnett with the screen for Kidd. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Dallas.
So the concentration from Kidd at the arc, a big part of how he stays consistent from there.
Kidd against Curry. Pass to Jordan. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. The shot by Kobe, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Curry kicks to James. Screen by O'Neal. Clock at 6. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Mavericks leading by 5. 1:52 left here in the first quarter. Leonard dishes the kid. LeBron against Leonard. From the arc. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. James in the post. He's covered by Leonard. James misses.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Pass to Kidd. Garnett against Duncan. Now Leonard takes a 3. Dallas again missing. James looking it over. Outside Jordan. Duncan outside. Now O'Neal. He's covered by Leonard. Outside for Curry. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Boy, how fast is Stephen Curry's release on the catch. Wow.
A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try.
Kidd passes to Garnett. 36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
The Mavericks leading. Outside Leonard. To end the drought with the drive. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Mavericks on top, up 2. And the second quarter will get under. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Garnett. Then there's Kobe. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Kidd in at the 5. Outside, Kobe. Garnett with the screen on Jordan. And here's Kobe for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Nailed from three-point land.
There's a ferocity and intensity to Jordan, but he also has the finesse and skill.
And it's sent back by O'Neal. James against Leonard. Takes it from 10. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. James has got the lead up to 3 now for Houston. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Garnett high post. Pass to Leonard. That shot misses. Good D by James. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Kidd. Curry deciding where to go with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jordan. Bryant with the rebound. Mavericks trailed by 3. Pass to Kidd. Jordan against Kobe. Chamberlain with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
But here's the problem. Now, no one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Outside Curry. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it goes down 2 points.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And Garnett with the slam.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Duncan outside. Inside. Taken away by Kidd. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed a second after making his first. Curry kicks to Jordan. Chamberlain with the block. Right side, Leonard. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Well, Kobe has terrific vision and knows when to get it to his teammates.
Curry passes to Jordan. Back to Curry. LeBron against Leonard. O'Neal sets the screen for LeBron. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
Kidd passes to Bryant. Good in the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got 3 assists in the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
James, the pass to Curry. Back to James. Over Leonard. That misses off the backboard.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Jordan against Kidd. 32 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Chamberlain. A 3 from Leonard. And Shaq pulls it down. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jordan dishes to Curry. Back to Jordan. Outside Curry. Shaq with a screen on Kidd. And Shaq with the slam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. They're thinking about the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
Duncan is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's Curry. Then it's Jordan. And it's James in at the small forward spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. They double-team Kobe. Chamberlain a screen to the inside. Chamberlain controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Curry against Kidd. Curry passes to Jordan. Shoots over Kobe. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Kidd. Pass to Garnett for the 3. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Now it's a 5-point Maverick lead.
Well, what a delivery. The catch and shoot for Garnett. Perfect.
Timeout called the Rockets. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Curry, and he gets it to go from the high post. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
But you want to step him off the line, that's no problem. Steph, an efficient move into the mid-range jump shot.
On the wing, Bryant. Another 3 for Dallas.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Bryant against Jordan. Left side, Curry. Here's O'Neal. It's rebounded by Dallas. Chamberlain got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bryant dishes the Kidd. Back to Bryant. Shoots the 3. And they recover it. Leonard kicks to Kidd. Garnett outside. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to James. Outside Curry. LeBron sets the screen for Curry. It's rebounded by Dallas.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now here's Kidd. Outside, Kobe from downtown. That one's not going to go.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Duncan outside. To Curry, shoots. Another miss by Houston. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Kobe can't get that one to fall. It's trailed by 6. LeBron outside. Pass to Curry. Some nice passing there by Houston. Outside Jordan. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Jordan's got 7 points.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
A 3 from Bryant. What a shooter! What a shooter! Kobe Bryant.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
Kidd against Curry. O'Neal a screen on Kidd. On the wing, Duncan. It's stolen by Garnett. And so it's Dallas heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. We come back. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Here's Kidd. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Bryant. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Garnett. Then it's Jason Kidd, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5, roaming the paint. LeBron passes to Duncan. Here's Jordan, guarded by Kobe. Back to Curry, all alone. And Houston again with the bucket.
Very difficult to keep the ball out of Stephen Curry's hands because of all his movement. He can shoot from anywhere, and right now the defense has no answer.
Kidd passes to Kobe. Garnett with it. Back to Bryant. Garnett with the screen for Bryant. That one good for 2. Kobe's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
Leonard dishes to Chamberlain. Pass to Kidd. A 3 from Bryant, and a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Kidd's got his 7th assist here tonight. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch the message Houston's coach gave to his team. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thank you, David. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
And both free throws good for Curry.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Kidd passes to Kobe. Drills it from outside. Kobe's got the lead up to 11 now for the Mavs.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Pass to Curry, and Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. LeBron kicks to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 11. It's tipped. Up top, Leonard. James defending. Back to Leonard. Garnett with a screen on James. Here's Leonard. And that one comes up a bit short. LeBron dishes to Curry. Floats it up for James. Oh, James flushes in the alley-oop.
Amazing. Even a little bit off target. LeBron knows how to finish the alley-oop.
Leonard against LeBron. Chamberlain with a screen on James to the paint. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Here's Curry. Chamberlain with the block. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Leonard. Leonard running the floor.
The toughness and tenacity very much describe Kawhi Leonard's game.
Curry against Kidd. O'Neal sets the screen for Curry. Pass to O'Neal. Now, here is Jordan. This one for three. A rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. Here's Dallas. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Garnett outside. Leonard looking around. Here's Kidd. And they double up Kidd. Garnett outside and stolen by Jordan. Lets it fly from 18. And it comes off the front of the rim. Kidd against Curry. To the middle. Here's Leonard. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on LeBron James.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Curry with it. 30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Jordan. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Now Kidd. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, Kobe Bryant. Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We'll see the Dallas Mavericks facing the Houston Rockets. Now, we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Stephen Curry's out there with Kobe. Then there's Chamberlain, it's Garnett, and it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward.
O'Neal is a force of nature. And once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Here's Bryant, following the score by Houston, and the rejection by LeBron. Payton kicks to James. Back to Payton. Pass to Duncan. LeBron, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Here's Kobe. On its way from Curry for 2. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Payton passes to Duncan. Pass to Thompson. The 3. The rebound by Garnett.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's LeBron. Back to Payton. Houston moving it around. Pass to LeBron. Lock at 6. O'Neal sets the screen for LeBron. From the top of the key, he buries it.
They try to be up on LeBron James, and when he gets a little bit of room to shoot off the screen, just like that, great rhythm, that's good.
Outside Curry. Back to Bryant. No good with the triple. Bryant's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Kobe against LeBron. Duncan outside. Pass to Thompson. Fires the 3. Rebound by Kobe. Hands of Bryant will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. The 3. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
James against Leonard.
2 minutes remaining on the first. 2 minutes.
And a wide open look for James. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. James has got his second basket of the night.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Bryant. He has 6. Chamberlain down low. O'Neal's there for 3. Kobe. Again, the miss by Bryant. Rockets trail. Payton dishes to James. A minute 20 left to play in the first. Payton kicks to Shaq. James in the post. Defended by Bryant. Thompson from long range. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Curry. Still yet to score. Garnett the pass to Chamberlain. Back to Garnett. 3-pointer. O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Payton against Bryant. Payton passes to LeBron. Hits the 3-point bomb. James has got 7 points in the game.
Instead of playing through LeBron, that time they set him up.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, Bryant. Bryant can't get that one to fall.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Thompson passes to O'Neal. LeBron outside. Pass to Thompson. Inside. And O'Neal with the basket on the assist by Thompson.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Rockets lead by 3. And the second. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, we've got Kawhi Leonard. Kobe is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Garnett in at the 4. Count it.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
outside, Kobe. And the three off target. Rockets leading by 5. Thompson dishes to Payton. Pass to Shaq. Duncan with it. LeBron with it. Guarded by Kobe. That shot off. Great D that time from Leonard. And so it's Dallas with it. Left side Curry pulls it up. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Just so fun to watch Steph Curry shoot a jump shot. It doesn't get any better than watching this guy pull the trigger.
Fades. They get it again. Duncan. Goes up with it again. Floats it up for James. Leonard with the steal. Down low. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. LeBron outside. Oh, and he jams it right over Kawhi Leonard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
The Mavericks trailing. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Bryant passes to Chamberlain. Curry against Payton. 5 on the clock. Back to Curry. Over Payton. Curry shot is off. Houston in the lead. Payton passes to James. Thompson outside. Jacks up a three. Duncan on the follow.
Well, great hustle from Tim Duncan, but great positioning as well. So skilled at using his long arms to haul rebounds in.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Back to Curry. Pass to Bryant beyond the arc. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Bryant's got 9 points.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
Now Payton. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1:53 left to play here in the half. Payton against Curry. 6 on the shot clock. The trade. And that's good. Gary Payton for 3. Payton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And when we talk about guys who just compete, Gary Payton is at the top of that list. He just loves answering that 3 with one of his own.
That's good. The Houston lead is cut back down to just 1 with the basket from Kobe.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
1:07 left here in the second. Curry kicks to Kobe. That doesn't go in either for Kobe. And so James will bring it up for Houston. Pass to Payton. Duncan with it. Shaq down low. Curry meets him. Kobe with the steal. Right side Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Gary Payton.
Well, Leonard looking to score. It's going to make defenders nervous, and that's why he got the foul that time.
It's his first trip to the line. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Leonard against James. Here's Thompson. Inside. Klay Thompson.
Known as a shooter, Thompson's size allows him to score inside as well.
Curry against Payton. Outside Bryant. Over LeBron. Great D that time from James. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Rockets on top. They lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Klay Thompson, Duncan out there with LeBron James. Then there's Payton, and it's Shaq in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
And superb strength there from Payton, absorbing the contact and keeping his composure for the finish.
Outside Bryant, from outside the arc. Chamberlain, the pass to Garnett. Count it. Garnett's got 5 points so far. It's a close game here in Houston. Curry against Payton. And here's James outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 5th assist in this one.
And another great performance here from LeBron on the offensive end. Man, that is the norm.
Outside, Kobe. What a shooter! What a shooter! Kobe Bryant.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Payton against Curry. And it's Payton. That time on the assist by LeBron. Payton's got 4 this quarter.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Payton passes to LeBron. From range, LeBron is good.
Showing some range, LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
Outside Curry. Outside Leonard. Pass to Bryant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep 3-point territory. It's rebounded by Houston. Duncan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the game. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for James. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Mavericks trail by 6. Outside Bryant from past the arc. It's rebounded by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 7 rebounds in the game. Peyton with the ball. He's picked up by Bryant. Here's O'Neal. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And it's not easy to get between Shaq and a rebound. He is relentless on the glass.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for your Rockets, Shaquille O'Neal. One shot.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is, on paper, the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it.
Peyton against Curry. Pass to Kobe. Will it go? LeBron with some nice deep. Houston leading by 9. Thompson outside. There's 1:47 left in the third quarter of the game. Takes a 3. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Just love the flow and the mechanics of what Klay does so efficiently with that J.
Dallas calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's Curry. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdul-Rahim.
What a thing of beauty from James!
That is what makes LeBron James so special. Size and the handle, what a nightmare to cover.
We've got 1:18 left in the third. Outside, Kobe. Back to Curry. Outside for Kobe. Knocks down the 3-ball. Kobe's got 20.
Yeah, I know you want to focus on the shooting with Steph, but man, he's going to make plays too.
LeBron outside. Peyton from outside. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 4 assists in the game.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
LeBron outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Just shake your head at the size of LeBron James, and once he gets into the paint and gets pinballed around, gets that contact and finds free throws.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Leonard dishes to Curry. Back to Leonard. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Curry with it. 6 to shoot. Chamberlain with a screen on Payton. Curry fires from way outside. Can't connect from long distance. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Houston Rockets. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Oh. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter here. We've got Chamberlain. Stephen Curry's out there with Kobe. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Garnett in at the power forward. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got assist number 5 here tonight. Mavericks trailed by 18. Outside Curry. Pass to Garnett. Now Kobe. It's up a 3. Second shot opportunity. And there's the nice layup by Garnett.
Reads shot trajectories so well. Garnett understands how to capitalize on that offensive glass.
On the wing, James. Mavericks with the rebound. Chamberlain got 5 rebounds tonight. Curry against Payton. Back to Kobe from downtown. Kobe can't get that one to fall.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Here's Payton. Garnett with the block. A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Outside, Kobe. That doesn't go in either for Kobe.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Duncan finds O'Neal. James in the post, guarded by Kobe. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
So hard to contain LeBron. He's explosive and clever and unpredictable. It's kind of a nightmare for any defense.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Timeout, Dallas.
Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. What's better than NBA basketball on a Saturday night? We're here to bring you the action. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. We'll see the Houston Rockets facing the Dallas Mavericks. Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. We've got LeBron James. Johnson is out there with Kobe Bryant, and it's Duncan in at the 4. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Bryant. And the rebound goes to Dallas. The 3 from Thompson. Drills it from deep.
And this is Thompson's game. His coaches and teammates love seeing him shoot off the catch.
On the wing, Bryant takes a 3. Not going to go that time. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Dallas. It's a 5-point game. Right side O'Neal. Shoots over Johnson. Again, Dallas.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Chamberlain. And here's James. Leonard defending.
Sometimes it's impossible trying to contain LeBron. Have to settle for fouling him and hope that he misses.
First trip to the line for him here.
LeBron James, 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And he sinks the second. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pass to Garnett. Leonard with the ball. Fires for 3. The rebound by Duncan.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
James inside. Kept alive. And there's the rejection. On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Bryant. To the paint. Garnett. It's hauled in by Houston.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Johnson on the wing. Pass to Duncan. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, that one goes.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Now Thompson, covered by Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. Releases. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Pass to Duncan.
2 minutes remaining.
James, outside. James double team. To the middle. Here's Bryant. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Johnson. Down low. Here's Garnett. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:29 left in the first quarter here. Timeout called. Houston.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
Here's Johnson. Still no points. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Johnson. Shot clock at 6. And he's going for the lob. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Thompson finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Garnett. Now here's Leonard, covered by Johnson.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
Dallas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Leonard. He's perfect from the line this time.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Outside Johnson. Pass to James. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. O'Neal pulls it in. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Leonard passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Deflected. They recover it. Got it. So the first quarter is in the books. Mavericks ahead. They're up by 8. And we'll get things started in the second quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Taking a look at the Rockets. They've got Johnson. He's out there with Kobe Bryant. And it's James in at the 3 slot. Bryant against Thompson. Bryant, the pass to James. James double teamed. James with the focus.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Leonard outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And the second free throw is good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Houston. They trail by 7. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Bryant, right side. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Pass to Garnett. Up top, O'Neal. James against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's James. Here's Chamberlain. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got 4 rebounds now. Thompson in the post. Covered by Bryant. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to O'Neal. Here's Garnett. Shot clock at 5. There's the 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Rockets trail by 7. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. He sinks the tray.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Gilgeous-Alexander against James. The 3 from Thompson. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. Banked it in off the glass. Now just a 2-point Dallas lead.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
James against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Garnett. Now here's Leonard. Oh, Leonard right through the defender.
Inside, Leonard has so many go-to moves. He knows how to get by into a shot.
And he's going for the oop here. Bryant against Thompson. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Leonard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Bryant driving inside.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Garnett passes to O'Neal. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot comes out.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
James passes to Duncan. Back to James. Puts up a deep three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Garnett's got 5 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Fires from deep. They get it again.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Mavericks on top, up by 4. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Okay, they're thinking about the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Dallas leading by 4. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's O'Neal in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Fades and shoots. Freight train coming. LeBron gets to the rim.
Making it look easy. LeBron just so comfortable from that range.
Leonard outside. 3-pointer. On target from range. Leonard's got 8.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest that way.
Outside Johnson. Leonard against James. Pass to Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. Over Thompson. Bryant, no good. The Mavericks leading. Thompson passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Garnett. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Houston. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Bryant outside. Here's Chamberlain, defended by Thompson. Chamberlain, no good. The Mavericks lead by 5. Garnett passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Leonard on the wing. Leonard strong with the shot.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Timeout called. Houston. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Johnson passes to Bryant. Here's Chamberlain. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Goes up on the wing. Chamberlain gets the bucket.
Well, they gave him the mid-range. Smart idea to take that one.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's scoreless. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Some really tough defense inside, but Leonard won't back down. I mean, he's just scrappy. He wants to make the defense work twice as hard.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Leonard drops them both. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Johnson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Magic Johnson taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Garnett. To the middle. And he dunks it down.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Bryant outside. 4-3. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Leonard. Misses the 3. Rockets trail by 5. Bryant, the pass to Johnson. Here's Duncan. Pass to James. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Back to Leonard. It's rebounded by Houston. James deciding where to go with it. Over to the left wing. To the inside. James, a freight train coming!
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. 3-point lead. Leonard outside. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
And that was a good read from Leonard. Noticing the overcommitment and exploiting it.
Johnson passes to Bryant. Off target from 3-point range. The Mavericks lead by 5. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Leonard. Here's Garnett. He's got 6. Just 5 on the clock. Gilgeous-Alexander. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
When you're as good a passer and scorer as SGA, you'll get defenders to bite like that.
These are his first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shai in the league.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Johnson passes to Bryant. Pure from 3-point range. Bryant's got 6 here in the quarter.
He kept his cool despite the double team and finds the open man.
Fires away from way outside. The third quarter comes to a close. Dallas on top. They're up by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. They've got Kobe Bryant, also Johnson out there, and it's James in at small forward. Dallas leading by 4. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on James. Leonard passes to O'Neal. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
You're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
Pass to Garnett. Leonard with the ball. Covered by Johnson. Look at Leonard. Dialed in from deep.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over the last break. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson. Back to Leonard. Shoots over Bryant. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. And now a 9-point Maverick lead. Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Duncan, pass to James. On the wing, Bryant. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Leonard for 3. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. And he lobs it up. Deflects the pass. Thompson with a steal. Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Garnett. Goes back up. Misses at the rim. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. They need this. Pass to Chamberlain. And here's Bryant outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Offensive board. Garnett passes to Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
At the line for 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
That free throw no good. Good on the second one. Rockets trail by 13. James passes to Duncan. Outside Johnson. Back to James. 6 to shoot. Another shot. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
That free throw good from James. Both free throws good from James. 1:44 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. The Mavericks lead by 11. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he lobs it up top. In transition, here they come. Bryant with it. Now Thompson defending.
It all happened in an instant. Turning defense into offense. I love it.
And the speed of that transition score. From defense to offense, able to take advantage before they can get set.
Leonard outside. Screen by O'Neal. The three. Shot by Leonard, no good. Rockets trail by 9. Johnson passes to Bryant. Here's Duncan. It's hauled in by Garnett.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson. Garnett passes to Leonard. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Garnett. Dallas, no good that time either.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Leonard. Here's the three. Knocks it down from distance. And Dallas leads by 10.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
3 points.
And so it's Dallas winning this one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast.
Let's look at my career.
It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We'll see the Dallas Mavericks facing the Houston Rockets. Now, look at Dallas's starting lineup. Garnett out there with Chamberlain. Then there's Kobe. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Giannis in at the 3 slot. Now, here's LeBron. It's Solomon. It's Akumbo. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back. And that one, good.
You know, one of the things you love about Giannis, guys, is his all-around game. I mean, showing it all off there.
Duncan outside. Pass to Shaq. LeBron against Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. James in the post. And the rejection by Giannis. Curry deciding where to go with it. LeBron against Giannis. Back to Garnett. Duncan with the block.
Excellent defensive timing that time by Tim Duncan.
Curry against Peyton. Pass to LeBron. Fades away. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now here's Bryant. It's rebounded by Houston. James outside. Pass to Shaq. Good, and the assist goes to James.
He's as dominant as any big that's ever played the game. Shaq is a problem in all capital letters and exclamation points.
Now here's Curry. On the wing, Bryant. Covered by LeBron. Curry against Payton. Fires the three. Dallas again missing. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. They trail by 1. Shaq with a screen on Kobe. To the inside. Here's O'Neal. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Kobe passes to Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. So here is Houston. It's a 3-point game. Thompson outside from deep. They get it back. O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
You know, even when you try to box out Shaq, he's still capable of grabbing the board. He's really just a hard, difficult matchup.
Outside, Kobe launches a three. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Kobe's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Mavs. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, here's what Houston's head coach had to say earlier. Now, I asked him about the challenge they face in defending Steph Curry. He said Steph is so hard to contain because of his constant movement off the ball. Conventional defenses won't work against him. The matchups will be fluid. He'll see a lot of different guys coming at him. He's looking and needing a total group effort. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now Bryant after the missed three from Gary Payton. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Unloads from 13. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Chamberlain.
Working that in-between area. Steph likes to keep the defense on its heels.
Antetokounmpo against James. Floats it up for James. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
Dallas leading by 4. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Garnett dishes to Curry. Giannis outside. 4 on the shot clock. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Mavericks on top, leading. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
LeBron James is out there with Duncan. Then there's Payton. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Mavericks leading by 4. Outside Bryant, the 3. The Rockets pull it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Payton against Curry. And here is Payton. No scoring in this one. From deep, LeBron. LeBron James making it look easy from deep.
Not the guy you want to give three-point opportunities to. LeBron doesn't hesitate to take these shots and knock them down.
Outside, Kobe. Curry, a screen on James. Bryant the pass to Garnett. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Both free throws good from Kevin Garnett.
Really hard not to respect the tremendous impact Garnett has on both ends of the floor. He plays with tremendous intensity in all situations and never gives you less than 100% effort.
James finds Thompson. Curry against Payton. From deep, LeBron. And another three for Houston.
Off the catch, LeBron not lacking confidence or hesitating.
And so Curry will bring it up for Dallas. Outside, Kobe fires the three. Tim Duncan with the rebound.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the target.
They now take the lead. James has got the lead up to 2 now for the Rockets.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. The high post shot, and he connects with the jumper. Bryant's got his third basket of the night.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, they'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
And Duncan with the basket on the assist by Payton. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Outside, Kobe launches it. And it's Shaq with the rebound. And the Rockets with possession here. Here's James. James absorbing hits on the drive.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Bryant with a screen on Payton. Right side, Kobe. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Shaq's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Payton passes to Duncan. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Here's Kobe. Kobe in close.
Now, that's too easy for Kobe. The closer he gets, the more dangerous he becomes.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Back to James. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Mavericks trail by 7. Giannis kicks to Curry. 55 seconds left in the second quarter. And the double up out of Antetokounmpo. Chamberlain dishes to Garnett. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kobe. What focus from Kobe!
Such great touch there from Bryant on the runner. Nice.
Houston leading by 5. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up for him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
And so it's Dallas with it. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's sent back by O'Neal. LeBron outside. There's 14 seconds left in the first half of basketball. To the paint. Here's Shaq. And finished off by O'Neal.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And so it's Houston ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. Back to the action in just a minute. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been a clinic out there by James.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the floor for Dallas, we've got Chamberlain. Kobe is out there with Stephen Curry. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Garnett in at the 4 spot. This is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, James.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Garnett outside. Giannis outside. Pass to Bryant. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson from long range. Here's Shaq. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kobe, that's good.
Kobe Bryant, so hard to slow down. What a gifted offensive player.
So Payton will bring it up for Houston. LeBron outside, back to Payton. Thompson outside, shoots the 3. Another miss by Houston. Mavericks trail by 9. Here's Curry. Garnett outside. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Pass to Kobe. Clock at 4. And stolen by LeBron. And now LeBron pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the dunk by James.
As soon as he got the ball, LeBron was full steam ahead.
And the Mavericks call time here. And so here is Dallas. They trail by 11. Bryant the pass to Garnett. Pass to Curry for the 3. That's good. And so Garnett with the assists. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
James a screen on Curry. James left side. Over Giannis. And it's LeBron missing. Mavericks trail by 8. Giannis kicks to Kobe. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Curry. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. James left side. Down and drops to the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
You know, LeBron's a threat to score as soon as he touches it. Such an aggressive offensive player with great skill.
Curry finds Bryant. Another 3 for Dallas.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Outside, James. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Mavericks trail by 7. It's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And, you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Giannis kicks to Garnett. There's 1:38 left in the third. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Giannis.
And I love what Thompson provides at the defensive end. He is smart and tough. The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Payton against Curry. James looking around. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Beyond his wingspan, Giannis's timing is what makes him a special shot blocker.
Down low. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
LeBron outside. 41 seconds left here in the third quarter. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
So physically powerful. A tough task to defend LeBron inside.
LeBron James.
And both free throws good for LeBron. .35 seconds left to play in the third. Curry on the wing. Back to Antetokounmpo. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. And the dunk by Kobe.
Very few athletes are built like Kobe Bryant.
Rockets leading by 5.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
LeBron with it. Duncan with the screen for James. Three-pointer, Payton. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Houston Rockets. He's at the quarter-century mark. 20. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got LeBron James. Duncan is out there with O'Neal. And it's Thompson, and it's Payton in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
Curry can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
They grabbed their own miss.
Great goodness! That was special. O'Neal is a big man with a big personality, and that time, a little showmanship on the slam.
Outside Curry. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical junction.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message Houston's coach gave to his team. Now it's a close one, so coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. We play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Thanks, David.
You know, when Antetokounmpo puts his head down, man, it is a really terrifying sight for the defense when this guy's coming at you, all limbs and arms and size and ball skills. Usually you just end up hacking away at him to stop him from getting to the hoop.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Pass to Payton. Back to James, uncovered, and he swishes it right through. LeBron's got 28 points for the game.
And this is what leaders do. Payton showing a willingness to get it to the open man.
Bryant dishes to Garnett. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. On its way from Curry for 2 with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Now here's Kobe. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Chamberlain. Curry with it. Just 5 on the clock. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Houston. They've led by as many as 11 points. Now Payton, guarded by Curry. Misses the 3. The Mavericks trailing. Antetokounmpo inside. Covered by LeBron. Here's Chamberlain. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Hey, tell you what, when it comes to rebounding now, there's the towering presence of Wilt and the willingness to engage in the fight.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Payton passes to James. O'Neal. And O'Neal is right there. O'Neal's got it all tied up now for Houston.
Big bucket from a big man. Shaq is special.
Shaq's gone 75% from the field. 6 baskets and 8 attempts. 1:46 left here in the fourth quarter. Curry against Payton. 6 on the shot clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Shaq.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And that's how you do it. Free throws can make a huge difference in a tight game.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. James against Antetokounmpo. Duncan surveying the D. Here's Payton. And the layup's good off the glass. Payton's got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, that's a big-time shot from Payton, too. Willing to step up when he knows his team needs him to.
Payton against Curry. Garnett with the screen on Payton. Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. LeBron outside to the middle.
Look, you never want to foul a jump shooter. And guys, hear me on this. I'm pretty sure Clay qualifies as a jump shooter.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Timeout, Dallas. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry outside. Cranes it from downtown.
I tell you what, Steph Curry, somebody lit a fire under him.
James against Antetokounmpo. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Outside Curry. Pass to Chamberlain. 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Payton kicks to James. Fader on the way. So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and